What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. My day is taking a real shit turn, of course, because that's just my life and I always get crapped on, but that's not the point of today. Today is to celebrate our European friends, the people who show up to my stream at ridiculously early morning hours for where they live. It's still early in the morning right now for a lot of Europe, but I know that people are starting to get up and they're starting to tune into Twitch and so forth, and that's what this is about today. Basically saying thank you for you guys who come in and watch my streams even though you're dead tired, because it's not the best time, because I'm in the United States on the East Coast time. So yeah, this is a shout to you by playing a terrible, crappy game, Ninja Gaiden 3 Vanilla. Now, last time I did play this, it was the unpatched version. Went through, took off my Xbox Online to make sure that it wasn't going to update itself, and so I didn't have the weapons or anything else. So, at the advisement today of Crying Devil, he's like, just go ahead and patch it. So I did patch it. So I have a couple more weapons, but unfortunately it broke the save file, so I have to start over. It's like, oh. But at least we're getting more weapons now, so it's going to be a little bit less painful. But we'll see exactly how it goes. All right, let's get this started up here. I think I have... Yeah, the volume for that should be okay. It always comes with blasting loud. We'll use the Crashing Ocean. Yeah, I need to turn on my headset for sure. There we go. Alright, so what I did is I went through and, like I said, I loaded up the file and it just broke it because this game is glitchy and buggy. Now, one of the things that wasn't working for a while too, pardon me, I looked it up and like everybody was having the same problem, is if you tried to go to... Okay, so tell me, hey, you've applied the update, you now have the Falcon's Talons and the Eclipse Scythe and clan battles and stuff like that here. Xbox Live Marketplace, I'm not sure if that's going to work now. Yeah, this is glitched out. So it's like, what do you mean I can't access it because of parental controls on Xbox Live? What are you talking about? It turns out everybody has that same problem who has this game. So it's not you. It's like if you try this on your Xbox 360, you're going to run into the same problem. Tecmo messed it up, glitched it, never patched it out because you figured, well, Razor's Edge is coming out in a couple, like 6 to 8 months, actually about 8 to 9 months after this game came out, so like, we don't care. So they just never patched it and fixed it. So if you have this game, if you buy it yourself and you have an Xbox Live still, it's still for the Xbox 360. It's not going to work for that, unfortunately. Okay, everything looks like it's fine. So we are going to do a brand new game. So as you can tell right now, this is not right whatsoever. Razor's Edge actually decided to take it and put it the correct perspective. Japanese version. Japanese reads vertical. You can read it from either left to right. Like if it's written from left to right in paragraph, like standard Western style, that's how you read it. If it's written vertically, you read it from right to left. So the Japanese version of this game, they're trying to be very Japanese. They had new game, load, they had all written out traditionally. So when they made this game for English-speaking audiences, they're like, just write it sideways, it's fine. But they didn't like stack it vertically or anything, and it became kind of hard to read. So Razor's Edge, they definitely changed this. I pulled up a document. Gosh, where is it? There's a website that lists like all the differences. It is like humongous. It's like pages and pages long. It is massive. Yeah, it has like pictures showing everything and the day one comparisons. There's another enemy. You finish off like the first one and at the start of the game near the end. Goes through all the gameplay differences and all sorts of crazy stuff. It is like huge. It's moviecensorship.com. They go into that there. Let's see, let me up the brightness on my phone. Got a new phone. It's a piece of junk. It's a Samsung A11. Don't buy it. Alright, so let's get this game started. So the first thing I'm going to notice starts with a cutscene and a QuickTime event. Good, you had to hit X again. Oh, goody. This is all endgame stuff, which doesn't make sense until you get to the very end of the game. Yeah, so this is still endgame. It's like... This is like when a movie is like, oh, we're gonna show you something crazy going on, and then all of a sudden, like, it cuts to 3 days earlier, or like 1 week earlier. Yes, you always want to start off your Ninja Gaiden game with a QuickTime event. Always important. Always a QuickTime event. Where you defeat the final boss. One week earlier. Literally, that's what happens here. It's 1 week before all this happens. And of course, Razor's Edge here is telling you the story of the game, and you have no idea what it is between the cutscenes. Can't skip cutscenes with hitting a button. It doesn't work. You have to press start and then go into skip movie. They also rearranged this too. Because right now it's going to go... It was supposed to go to the part where the military comes to Ryu's clans, like, you know, his little village, and talks to him and says, like, hey, listen, some terrorists have struck in London. They're asking for you directly to come. Will you do it? And he's like, sure, why not? This surely can't be a trap because they know me and asking me by name. So in this game, you start off, you cut down the boss, you know, and then you have the London part, then he goes back to do the previous story, then it jumps back to here, whereas Razor's Edge, they're like, get rid of the intro stuff where you're beating the last boss and it makes no sense, it has no context, it's stupid. Cut that out, get rid of it, get rid of the introduction part in London, where you see the helicopter fly by, take the cutscene with the, you know, with the Ninja Village, move that before, and then run the two together. You know, it's like, they had to do a lot of work to this game. It makes me believe that this was like a beta. Like, this is the unfinished version of the game.
Careful, Hayabusa.
And they're just like, we'll just throw it out there anyway. Like, we got a deadline to meet, you know, we'll finish it later. And not cut in half.
I don't want to die.
And bad guys just plead for their life. So, there is no karma, there is no weapons. Like, actually, there are weapons now because it's been patched. So I have the talons and the scythe right now. But you can't upgrade any of these at all. There's no way to upgrade it, get better life, nothing at all. No dismemberment, no cutting people in half, no limb removal. And get used to seeing that steel and bone like that constantly, or it's like prompting you to press a button. At least you have Rizuna drop from the start. It doesn't kill anybody. I mean, they're still alive, you gotta finish them off, but... Yeah, so you have Rizuna drop at first. You can't really kill anyone with it. I mean, it just takes them down to like almost no health. You still have to run and finish them off. Instead of building up more combo and slashing and do all sorts of crazy stuff, all this does is just give you, like, the bone on steel for the charging Y. So let's try some other weapons. Let's try the talons for fun. I wonder if I had that move already where I can... Come on, Ryu. Nope. So you can't do, like you can't do Talon into Izuna. Like the Flying Swallow into Izuna. It doesn't look like it's gonna do it. Come on. Yeah, it just instantly throws him. So it's like a Izuna drop where it just instantly kills these guys, just about puts them in the, like the finisher state. Let's see what the scythe does. Yep, same thing. So this is another huge part that gets cut out of the game because they keep trying to give Ryu a conscience for whatever reason for killing everybody. Like he has a remorse and like he should feel bad for the people he kills.
Please, let me live. Not me, mate. Not me.
And you have no choice but to kill him, by the way.
I should have never taken this job. I got a family, mate. Come on. You gotta understand. Listen, I'm just trying to feed my kid. Please, don't come any closer.
I wonder how long he'll let me like keep the sword in him. I'm gonna get up and get a sandwich. I wonder what button I should be pressing right now. If only the game would tell me. I mean, it's I don't know why they expect me to know what I'm supposed to press here. I'm gonna do a Dean Takahashi. I was very confused. I didn't understand exactly what the game was trying to ask me to do. It just started shaking and there was an X on the screen, but I just didn't know what to press because it didn't tell me what to do verbally, and therefore I feel that the game should be dumbed down for a larger audience because people like me who are limited intelligence can't quite figure out the differences between X's and O's or A's and B's, hugs and kisses and so forth. Let's try B. Nope, B does not work. B does not work at all. How about A? Nope. How about Y? Oh, Y works! Okay, so if you don't know your X's from your Y's, it still works.
The Prime Minister's residence is straight ahead. Wait, something's there. They're after you. Find someplace to hide. Hayabusa, get out of there!
This angle changes in Razor's Edge.
Looks like you got rid of
There's
it.
also a lot of forced walking and talking in this
Can't
game.
do anything with that thing around.
This is no normal coup d'etat.
That line was removed in Razor's Edge.
Dead end. You have to find another route.
Razor's Edge also adds a scaffolding right here so you can do your wind path jump up and down, like basically hop up the wall so you don't have to do the stupid kunai climb. Which is not letting me do. The game's glitched already. There we go. Finally worked. Okay. So this is not as easy as it looks. It's very cumbersome.
Shit, there he is.
It's like it's slowing down your game with a forced climbing a section. And this is even more fun when you have to do it later underneath helicopter fire.
Nice work, Ninja.
Watch it. The bloke's another jacko rip. So where is fucking? Shut up. Give us another 10.
Now, Razor's Edge is kind of weird. They change you to be invisible like a predator right here. I don't know why. It's never explained why you do that in that version, but this one's just like, I just sneak up on him and impale him through. Yeah, that replaces your easy to drop, by the way. So you have Nimpo. Nimpo in this game is special. And so that basically you can't save it per match. Every single match, every single like fight at the end of it, it automatically drains out and it goes into your life. It automatically heals you. So you can't carry it over. You can't use it when you need to. In certain parts of the game where it tells you need to use your Nimpo, you have to do it or you're stuck. The game will just keep throwing enemies at you forever, and you don't get points for it, so it's not like you can grind karma points and upgrade, because there's no upgrades in this game. So you have to do the Nimpo. And this Nimpo has changed to be the final dragon at the end of the game. So now you have people surrender to you. Yeah, this is removed too. No one surrenders to you. No one gives up. They all fight to the death. You can kill them if you want. But even if you keep going forward, they're just going to disappear. Oh man, the slowdown. Whew. Yeah, so once again, this is another part you have to use the Nimpo again. It's weird. It forces you to do it or you're stuck here. Bad guys are also a lot more talkative too. Trying to get cute with them, but can't. There's also a lot more fights too. Razor's Edge did streamline a lot of this stuff. Yeah, enemies, especially in the next level, are super talkative. It's like they just do not shut up.
We'll disorient your enemies from the helicopter. Deal with them while they're out of it.
Coming one.
They also reduced down the missile spam too. Hey, Crown Devil, what's up, buddy? You made it!
Now it's up to you, Nick.
So here's the big thing. Remember the title screen for Razor's Edge? Since it just saved, we're not missing anything. Yeah, so it's all sideways. Because of course, if Japanese is written from left to right in like Western style format, you read it from left to right. If it's vertically written, you read from right to left. So the Japanese menus were written vertically. So they said, hey, for when we translate this into Western audiences, let's leave it still in the vertical style so it's like Japanese, but just have it written not correctly. So Razor's Edge, they're like, we gotta redo the options menu, the start menu. This is not gonna work. This is just ridiculous. Also, apparently I looked into this, you have Xbox Live Marketplace. Cool, let's go buy some add-ons for this game. You cannot use the online service due to the parental control settings on your Xbox Live account. This is busted for everybody. This is a bug that exists on every single version of this game. It doesn't work for the Xbox 360. I looked it up. Everyone has the same problem. They're like, what do you mean I don't have parental control rights to do it? Like, I'm the only person. I'm an adult. What the hell? Tecmo didn't code this incorrectly, and they never patched it because they figured, well, why should we patch it? Because Razor's Edge is coming out in 9 months, 8 to 9 months. Why would we bother? So, if you want to go to the Xbox Live Marketplace, you have to do it through the dashboard of the Xbox 360. You can't do it in game because it gives you a message about parental controls. Oh man, there was lots of things. You missed the part where the guy begged for his life. I had to cut him down. The opening scene where it's literally the last seconds of the game where you cut down the boss and save Hannah, I think is her name. They're like, yeah, that's kind of stupid. You just get that message on Razor's Edge as a gold member, trial expired. Right. And that's the case, but for vanilla, it was just broken and that was never fixed. Yeah, exactly. So you have to do it through the Xbox dashboard. You can't do it in game, because I looked it up. I was like, okay, it's like, what is going on here? Why is it giving me this message? And there is like huge threads on Microsoft boards where like Tecmo knows about it. They're not going to fix it. Just deal with it. For me. So I patched the game and it broke the save file, of course. That's why I had to start over. But yeah, so... Oh, gosh. See, one thing they also reduced down for Razor's Edge was the missile spam here. Because it causes slowdown. So we're like, okay, it's causing too much slowdown, so they reduce the amount of rockets that come flying at you. So you can see the game's chugging right now.
We're out. Now it's up to you, Ninja.
You can't do a flying swallow into a Zuna drop with these. It just instantly kills them. Kind of. It puts them in a kill state, like a finishing state. Good lord, the loading. And I installed this to my hard drive too, by the way. Did I just break the game? Oh, nope, there we go. His unit drop doesn't kill, it just puts him in a kill state. So go figure that nonsense. Now, the one thing I can kind of see, like, Razor's Edge made it so you turned invisible like the Predator. And they never explained why that was. All of a sudden, just like you're see-through, you're translucent. In this game, they're like, well, whatever. Just you can still just don't walk around like an idiot. That's forced. There's no way to get out of that. There's a couple scenes like that where you're just forced to do it.
Smoke should give you cover from its sensors.
Yeah, bad guys are also a lot more talkative too. Especially the next level, where like when you're in the desert, they just do not shut up.
Getting thermal readings from inside the smoke. Get out of there, Hayabusa.
This fight also tends to be easier too.
Can take this thing down.
It's like it doesn't spam like the electricity attack as much.
Just a sword. Amazing. I can't believe it's still moving.
You know, like Razor's Edge, it's doing that with the constant rocket shots. It's just like non-stop. So the dual fight against like the dual spider tanks might actually be easier in this version.
The generator's
If they're
exploded.
both like
Take it
this, it's probably very easy to do. Also, there's no safe word right here.
out. Such power.
Wow, okay, that was a weird
Heading for the
glitch.
residence.
Roger.
Yeah, normally there's a save word that comes down right here, but not in this version.
Objective update. Destroy him. Do it every Gotcha. Stay away.
It's weird, like sometimes you can like triple him like with the dodge and get him like an instant kill, like the blood, like the steel on bone. Try to see if I can do it. It's a Strap the Dragon Sword, if you recall. Maybe he works with all weapons. His hopping off a normal human soldier, press triangle immediately. Maybe we'll try it. No, what I found was you do the exit and A with the Dragon Sword. I haven't tried it with the other weapons, so it gives you like the guillotine throw or whatever it's called. And then you basically hit the button Y to do a flying swallow, and it connects, and it's like instant kill. It just like instantly stabs him on the back and puts him on the ground. Like I'll show you, see right here, if I can pull it off a second. Yeah, instant. So you can just finish him off. You just Do this every single encounter, just about. Pro moves, pro strats. It works even with the scythe. Okay, so let's try a normal hop. Nope, come on, come here. Yeah, looks like it does that too.
Watch out, they're on the roof.
Oh man, I should tell you also, kunai climbing is super awkward. You see, you get like this weird pause, because you have to let go and then press it again. So it's like almost have to double tap it in order to climb up. It is super wonky. Alright, let's go do the challenge. Excuse me? I'd like to do the challenge, please. Yeah, so if you can wind run, I think it's called wind run, where you jump off somebody. I'm not quite sure of the terminology. And on landing, if you hit X or you hit Y, it does seem to instantly go into that kill state. Or like I said, you can do X and A together, and then just basically just go right, like hit Y immediately. And anyone you catch, you're just going to flip them over and put them into a kill state. This game also has a lot of forced walking and talking.
Do you know where the hostages are being held?
No,
I can't move at all right now.
Inside the residence. Watch yourself, Hayabusa.
And forced to walk, so you can see the guy over there, so you know something's coming. It's unavoidable. Okay, yeah, so wind run is what I'm doing, I'm thinking.
Hayabusa, are you okay?
These soldiers have been trained well.
Are you sure about that, Ryu?
A giant spider tank earlier, too.
Who are these people?
Have they made any demands?
No, not yet. Other than calling for you, that is.
Yeah, so wind path and, you know, like jumping off somebody,
Hayabusa, what's wrong?
triangle or Y on landing does do the
Are
one-hit
the
kill.
hostages already?
I'm going on.
So you're expecting like, okay, here comes the ambush in this room. Actually, the layout got changed of this room's here, so in here you're expecting to have a fight. There's nothing.
The executive office is up ahead.
You're finished!
Yeah, there's no Crystal Skull challenges, no Scarabs, no Karma, you can't upgrade your weapons, you can't change your Nimpo, nothing. And remember, I was playing the unpatched version, so I didn't even have this weapon at all. I was stuck with the Dragon Sword. Yeah, it's just... it feels like this game is a beta, it really does. I'm guessing, yeah, if you do like X or Y in the air, because it's still doing that again. Let's see. I'm trying to screw around. Yeah, it does the same thing. It's basically the same technique. Like if you do the jump. Still alive, dude? Not anymore. Yeah, it just feels like a beta entirely. This boss fight is crazy too, as you're gonna notice.
Please, don't kill me. Please, help!
You also have to go in the start. You can't... oh, that's right. You can't even skip this cutscene. If you press it, like the A button or X button to skip the cutscene, it doesn't work. You have to go into the pause menu and then normally select skip cutscene, then confirm you want to do it. It's like Bayonetta 2. It's like, do you want to skip cutscene? Yes. It's like, okay, keep going. But this boss fight is a little different.
I've been waiting for you, hero.
Who are you?
Let's dispense with the introductions and get straight to the killing.
Especially the Barrack guys or Bray guys can dodge the normal Flying Swallow. Able to wind path Flying Swallow to get them consistently at high difficulties. Yeah, seems like it. Yeah, if you... Exactly, but the thing is, though, in NGO4, it outright kill him, and this just puts him in a down state, and you still have to finish him off a lot of times, because certain fights will not end. If people are still crawling around the ground, you have to go and execute every single one. You have to do the obliteration technique, I think it was called in Ninja Gaiden 2. So you were stuck, you know, with these guys crawling around the ground, and sometimes you have to run and just like, okay, go finish everybody off, and then the game will let you go forward. It's dumb.
Shall we? Come, Ryu Hayabusa.
So, take note here, there's no health bar for this guy. So you don't know how the fight is progressing.
Oh, what fun, eh? Ryu Hayabusa.
A lot of cutscenes like this too. Like a lot of quick time events. Oh, what happened to the color?
Oh, what fun, eh? Ryu Hayabusa. Come, now the curtain rises on the second act.
What? Excuse me? No bugs whatsoever.
Oh, what fun, eh? Ryu Hayabusa. Mana Centifactum Manu Tua.
You'll never see the health bar. Oh, really? I forgot that there was... Because I didn't get too far on the other one the other night. I didn't get to another boss fight, so... Wow. Okay, so it's every boss. I forgot about that. Yeah, we know. I'm cursed. Blah, blah, blah. That doesn't change.
So, how does it feel to suffer?
So if you play it online, you need to finish off all the bosses at the same time so the next bosses don't spawn while the previous one still arrive. Oh my gosh, even online. Because I've seen that. I've seen you and some other play, like other people play online, like Razor's Edge and stuff. And you have that strategy, like, okay, well, it's, you know, one person goes and focuses on one boss and the other, and you try to time it out so you can both heal or do a recovery. That'd be insane if you couldn't see health bars.
I'm fine.
Listen, radar has picked up a missile incoming. 1 minute to impact.
Oh, you also don't get sucked into another dimension here, too. Like, when the arm starts going crazy, you just have, like, bad guys running up close to you, like, oh, let's get him! And you just cut them down where they stand. Like, you don't get teleported into some weird alternate dimension.
Hurry up or you won't make it.
There's a lot of screwy things with this game. And look, there's no story. Like, hey, Ryu, armed with information, runs over here to, you know, looks like Yemen almost.
Hayabusa, urgent call from HQ. Transmission source has been identified.
It was like, you'll figure it out yourself. They're smart.
What's that sound?
Yes, exactly. What's up, Ronnie? Oh, and get this too. You can, because there's no, what is it, Falcon's Eye? You don't lose Nimpo at all from doing this in the air. Playing Symphony of the Night. Good game. A much better game, arguably, than this one. Oh, listen to the sound here. It sounds like they recorded this part in a coffee can in a bathroom.
It's been a while, Master Ryu.
Ayane?
Hayate asked me to come.
Jinran Maru. Word gets around fast.
Make sure you bring it back in one piece.
Okay, maybe glitched out last time, because last time I played this, it sounded like they were in a bathroom or something. It was like all echoey and weird.
Hayate said thanks.
You should have someone in the village take a look at that arm.
Going with visuals, some bosses like this one, or Genshin, Fiend Genshin got bloodied halfway down, so you do like 2 combos on them with the other player to give some kind of sign. If you don't have a mic for communication, then pray to finish them off at the same time. That sounds wild.
How did she know about this place? It's classified top secret.
There's a building taller than the Burj Khalifa in the center of town. Burj Khalifa is 160 stories, and this is like 200 something. They weren't finished building it. There's a whole town built around it. Like, it's top secret. No one knows about it. I'm like, you don't build an entire damn city and have no one go like, I've never heard of this place. What are you talking about?
You're mine.
You're cut off!
He's a bloody monster! Yeah, that one, I don't think it made the cut for Razor's Edge. Yeah, it just makes the Zero drop even more awkward. Just walk on air for a second. Oh look, it's an input for the end of the game. Why does it take so long to just switch weapons?
Requesting backup.
Yeah. Every fight is like this, every single time. I'll just get the golden scarab. Wait a minute.
You die here now.
There we go. It's like, trying to see if I get that slide into Y. There we go. Oh, got hit by a shuriken, I guess? There we go. Yeah, you can do that too a lot. Yeah, it just looks so janky. I think this points to PS4 version Symphony of the Night. Said it uses redone dubbing for the PSP version. Yeah, I know. That's the sad part. That's what I didn't like about the PSP version when you unlocked it.
Can you get over there? I keep forgetting you're a ninja.
How do you forget that?
That didn't sound like a drill.
Guess the ninja finally showed.
Yeah, these guys were taken out. What, you want more? Come on, let me give you more. There we go. Yeah, I wish they'd like given the option the PS4 version for the update to at least retain the original voice acting. That would have been a lot more fun. By the way, yeah, so this doesn't exist. This is already pre-broken in Razor's Edge. There's no way around it. You have to go over here and have it drop. Which then puts you into another fight, which used to be an optional surprise, like an optional fight to do in Razor's Edge. Whoa, what? Let's use the magic of dragon power! Spyro grows up, becomes a more adult. I don't know, I think everybody's doing pretty well for, like, being cleaved in half. They're still up and running around mostly.
The ninja is broken through. Heading this way. All units, stay alert.
He doesn't even have a gun. There's nothing to fear.
Oh, goon. Yeah, this guy was removed too.
He'll run away with his tail between his legs.
Then the missiles come, like usual.
He's a bloody monster.
See, the knife the Barrett guy threw deals so much damage to the Ultimate Ninja trial, or Ultimate Ninja can't even get you while you're dash jumping to get away from the enemies. Made getting through a fight with Barrett guys, or Beret guys, pretty much random. Pretty much got chip damage to that. That's great. Yeah, mostly like the chain just keeps going and going and going. It finally ended. Yeah, as we know, like in Razor's Edge, like it's dependent upon the level of your weapon. Like when you first start off, you can do it 2 times to Steel and Bone. That was like 8 times in a row. It maxes out on 4 with like level 3 weapons. Yeah, this part you normally hop up, it forces you to a kunai climb. Razor's Edge is just hop up there. It's like you don't need to do a kunai climb for this. This is stupid. Second. Alright, there we go. Back to the game. I'm guessing because they're like DLC weapons that they take longer to load in for some weird reason, but like I said, this game's installed on the hard drive, so let's try to see if we can speed up loading times, which it does slightly, but that's an odd business to be in. So, why should we approve your bank loan to build a deck on your house? Well, killing is my business. It's like, we can't be associated with murders at this bank, sir. We have to turn down your home loan. Now we have the alchemist fight, which is weird. This is really bizarre. Forced to walk. You hear a sound. You can't do anything until you pull out your bow. And then shoot at him. Oh! That was bad. Notice they're not constantly armoring up. It's like I'm trying to get out of the corner because I don't want these guys to gang up on me. But I just keep going back into it. The throw range still sucks, though. I mean, it's still cheap, but...
Who were those guys? They seem different than the others.
Wait, if you're on the radio, how are you seeing me right now? I have many questions. That falcon didn't quite sit on him quite right. Yeah, so now we have to do the awkward kunai climb with the helicopter shooting at us. There's a neat little part right here, which I kind of bummed got cut out.
Dome. Where should I go?
I lost your
You'll
coordinates
hear
in the last
music.
explosion. But the dome should have a monorail that links to the tower. Once I reacquire your position, I'll guide you through.
Your Muramasa's theme from Ninja Gaiden Black.
Hayabusa, what's that music?
It's coming from inside.
Be careful.
I will.
It's a shame that, I mean, one, you're forced to walk here. I mean, I'm going full speed. But it's like, it's a shame that they cut the music at least playing until you got into the room. That would have been a nice little touch to leave it there, but I don't know why they removed it.
All units, fall back position.
I never expected it from this core. Watch yourselves. What's with you guys? Quick one, Arch.
Said you might as well use your Nimpo because there's no reason to carry it through at all. It drains every single fight, so if you fill it up, you might as well use it. So notice they just don't shut up. Fun with arrows. Also, it feels like more random when Steel and Bone happens. Like, what's the qualifier for it happening? Because, you know, Razor's Edge at least would give you the indicator, like, they charge up for it, you see, like, the red flash, you could dodge out the way, leap back into it, you could bait it out, too. And this version of the game just seems like entirely random if it's going to happen or not. I know, I'm missing all these gold scarabs.
I reacquired your position and visual feed.
Whoa, okay, that didn't quite load right, the texture. Oops, missed it. Because I always have problems aiming with that. Like, still auto aims you like back onto like the nose cone though. And there's no enemies out here. Like normally in Razor's Edge, you're also fighting people here too at the same time, trying to take down the helicopter. Makes it annoying.
That's the monorail station ahead.
Monorail. Monorail.
Rehab says the dome is still being powered by its solar generator, even though it's been abandoned for 2 years.
I'm taking you with me. Oh!
Let's just go over here and do the challenge. Oh, never mind. There's certain combos against certain enemies make it more likely to happen, but yeah, overall it's quite random. It feels entirely random, just about. You can still see like the weakest guys, like the Cockney accents, like, "Oh boy, there'd be a ninja here. I'd be a chimney sweep in me spare time." It's like, wow, that guy. Okay, those guys will still, you can still see them do their lunge, like they pull back like they do in Razor's Edge, and then like the red attack. And you can do the steel and bone. They can still do that sometimes. You can still get the steel and bone that way with them. But it doesn't seem to happen too often.
It doesn't look like there's anyone riding either, but stay sharp.
Yeah, more dialogue that was cut from Razor's Edge. Yeah, so it looks like it's still draining your Nimpo, but it still gives you the slow motion every time, but it's tries to auto lock onto like the main cockpit. Like it keeps jerking it off the missiles right onto it.
Damn, they got ahead of
It's
us.
really weird.
They're gonna crash the whole monorail.
Don't worry, I can fly.
The source of the signal is above you. You should be able to take the elevator to the top floor. If it's still working anyway.
Yeah, so this ambush is The aftermath, like I said, normally you get pulled into, I guess we'll call it an alternate dimension, the armed dimension, where you have to kill people repeatedly, which is weird because you're cursed because you've killed so many people, and the game's like, kill more people. It's like, what? That's going to be radically different after we get done with this fight. Is the game gonna let me, like, any of those guys? There we go. Main course. 3-piece meal of pain. If you die in the real world, you die here. Hey, is that the way it works? You didn't give up? Oh. This is basically just keep killing people until you get, like, your Nimpo to take them out. Oh yeah, in the middle of the fight this happens, too. So you don't get pulled into the alternate dimension, you just have to weirdly stumble around and kill people. Yes, the immersion! And then you have to slowly walk to the door again.
Hayabusa, are you there? Come in. Are you okay, Hayabusa? What's going on?
You're not glowing all red again, are you? I mean, why didn't you just cut off your arm to basically stop the inspection? I mean, it's just the arm that's killing you. Just cut it off and you're fine, but...
I'm heading up.
I didn't think about that. I'm kind of dumb. I'm a ninja. I'm not a Mensa member. Come on.
This is bad. It can't take much more of this.
Yeah, this is cut out too from Razor's Edge. It's just like, get out of the elevator, you're fine. Nothing eventful happens. But would it really kill Ryu? I mean, he jumps out of a helicopter higher than this in the next mission. With no parachute and just lands on the ground like it's nothing. It's like, oh good, I don't have to fight the helicopter here. Oh, wait a minute, I do. But you don't have to fight other people. Ah, yes, here we go. So, the helicopter boss fight.
The cockpit's too heavily armored. Your arrows can't pierce it.
This is also a lot more mashy, too. Like, you have to, like, really button mash to get this to go through. Whereas, like, Razor's Edge, like, you just press it, like, once or twice and you're good. This guy you can't attack until he stops shooting entirely. You'll see, like, the front of his cockpit, like, blink. That's your cue to attack him.
The cockpit's too heavily armored.
Also, no lasers shoot out of this thing, too. Actually, no, I think they do still. Can't remember. I know it's the next part they do. I was mashing like crazy, and the game's like, no.
The cockpit's too heavily armored. Your arrows can't pierce it.
So let's see if it lets me do it again this time now. There we go.
Just don't stop. You're finished.
The cockpit's too heavily armored.
Watch yourselves.
Your arrows can't pierce it. The cockpit's
Yeah, I know, shut up. Quit auto-targeting it, then.
Your arrows can't pierce it.
It's like, yeah, we get tired of saying the same stupid shit over and over.
Your arrows can't pierce it. The cockpit's too heavily armored.
Finally, jeez.
Hang on just a little more, just until the altitude goes down. The wings!
The wings!
Hayabusa!
Yeah, why is the audio echoing?
Hayabusa?
That was what was happening yesterday, the last stream,
Wasn't exploding too
with the Ayane and Ryu speech where she gives them the Jin and Jiren Maru. That's what I was thinking, like, did they record this in a bathroom? It just appears to be a random audio bug.
It's just that I thought, well,
Oh, this game's a slog! Ooh, ninja trials have been unlocked in Shadows of the World. I'll be sure to never play that. You lie, sir. Why do you come to my stream and lie in my chat? Quality game. And look, no Ayane levels. She doesn't exist. Just all Ryu all the time, baby. No distractions.
arriving at objective.
I'm going in.
Don't you need a parachute? No, he's dumb. So you can jump from this height, which is arguably taller than the building I was just on, and I'm still okay. Slow down! Okay, we're gonna need to decide for this, make it a little bit easier. That 360 spin is just way overpowered.
Impressive. Crazy, but impressive. I've never seen insects like this before. This is no normal island. I Careful, Hayabusa.
Looks like the ninja left. I'm returning to patrol.
What was that? I didn't quite make that. Can you copy?
Who knows what kind of stuff is waiting for you out here?
Sleeping on the job again. Now, shoot now.
Although just one arrow just takes that thing out every time. Even Razor's Edge, just one arrow will do it.
I never expected he'd be this. Let him get away. You die.
Because they're all throw happy.
Bloody ninja. Killing is my business. What's with you guys? This would be your grave. Come on. Requesting battle. This would be your grave.
It's like throw range of these guys is crazy. So a guy just like summons a giant like dragon flame. They're like, yeah, we can still take him. We're still good.
I never expected he'd be this close. Killing is my business. I never expected he'd be this close. Here comes the main force. Here comes
He's amazing. I mean, these guys just don't shut up.
finally you die. Stronger than I thought.
This game, I think, gives you another guy to sneak up on and kill that they also took out of Razor's Edge. I mean, Razor's Edge is just it's an improvement. They changed the mechanics heavily, but they also like streamlined the game quite a lot. Like, okay, you had your fill of like sneaking up on people in the first level. Apparently, Steph didn't hear you just like kicking that gate either. So
I can hear something. A radio. But where is it? Can you jump onto that truck?
I also don't remember this next part here. I'm maybe just like driving off on the top. But check this out. Watch this. Get the kunai grab and hold on.
Don't get caught. I'm going offline. LOA. The two
Yeah, I don't remember you having to do that in Razor's Edge. It just kind of rides off and they just jump off the truck at the top.
Tech conglomerates, but ever since the economic crash and resulting industry shakedown, they diversified into manufacturing, well, anything and everything. After analyzing the weapons we seized, we realized they'd been secretly developed by LL.
All right.
Question about it.
Can't skip. Also, no fiends show up here either.
Killing is my business. I never expected he'd be this good.
Yeah, I was trying to be a little more stealthier than Razor's Edge. And then I kind of realized that people didn't care about that.
What's with you guys? See you in hell.
Yes, quality game, just like you said, exactly. No one's gonna argue that fact. Pure quality.
Back up here. Die here. Here we go. This will be your grave. Come on, fight. You want to see us get killed? Some kind of demon? Leave it to airborne. All units fall back.
Oh, no fiends to fight. So sad. The Van Gelfs, I think it is. Van Geefs. The Zangiefs? They come in from Mother Russia to suplex you. Duh.
Wait, that sounds like incoming. Get the heck out of there.
Get the what out of there? What? Can't say hell? Oh shit, she can't say hell. Damn it.
Whole area. Get out of there.
So the Zangiefs from Street Fighter, it's a tie-in, right?
Hurry.
Coming all drunk and fighting bears, and apparently Zangief is supposed to be gay, so that takes on a whole new meaning about fighting bears. Beyond the flames, what's that? Made it through the fire. Okay. I thought I got this far last time. I guess not. Bengelfs, yeah. Made of Ninja Gaiden 2 as well. It's like, ugh, please no more. It's so weird to like play a game now and get achievements. I'm not used to it. Having played a lot of these games for so long. Why can't I skip any of these cutscenes?
The helicopter.
Help me!
Precision gameplay. Non-seizure inducing. There's everybody get achievements and trophies to get through the normal story either. Well, I'm just not used to it. And it's like, cause I've played a lot of these games. I've played vanilla on PlayStation 3, but not the 360 apparently. So that kind of throws me off. So I'm used to like having played these games for a lot, and all of a sudden I'm playing through again, and it's like, oh, achievement unlocked. I'm like, oh, I'm not used to that. I'm used to already having it. Seems extra dark in here. I think they may have lightened this up for RE. Yeah, you have to climb here. You can't do the jump either, the wall jumping. Yeah, wow, this is weird. You're not supposed to be able to do this either. This fight got changed. This area got really changed around. Wow, rope? What? Yeah, this got really changed around. Oh man, I forgot about this. Take the awkwardness of the kunai climb, but combine it with rope climbing. They should have made it like Q-Wop. Make it like really impossible. Okay, just keep falling out of my Izuna. Ooh, more ropes. Everyone loves ropes. David Carradine. Chris Cornell. That whiny emo bitch from Linkin Park. They all love ropes. Guy from NXS, but I think that was a belt. He was choking himself, so if all the ways to die, if it's autoerotic asphyxiation, just have a deal with your friends and say, like, you know what? Just tell them that, like, I died, like, watching porn or something. Don't tell them the truth. Pull my pants up. We have more ropes? Nope, no more ropes. So apparently you don't have the 360. What is it called? Ultimate technique. Oh good, alchemists. That's what this fight needs. Cool, no problem. You're not missing anything. I'm just gonna nimpo the guy to death, hopefully. See if that works. I'm guessing it did because he's gone.
I'm at the lab. Can you hear me, Mizuki?
Weird that, like, so much of these cutscenes it just won't let you skip. So I wonder if it makes you fight the alchemists after this fight here. Because you just fought him before. It's like a Rambo movie. It's like they can't hit them. It's like 2 feet away.
I'm not done yet. Die. Blood. It won't stop.
Hurt me.
I can't help me. Die.
This is so much fun. Thanks, bird. There we go. Now everybody's happy. Oh, it's gonna be annoying. I don't have a 360 shuriken spin. Oh, Alchemist in here. Okay, this is interesting. Sounds like stunned on that. Come on. What's the difference between this and Razor's Edge, Moriarty? Mozart? Well, how much time do you have is the question. Quite a lot is the answer. Huge amounts. Like the first part of the game, the bad guys there, like the first people you kill. There's a sequence you're forced to play with. This guy's begging for his life and telling you that he's got a kid and his wife at his home and he's trying to get home to them and he wants to live and you have to kill him. Enemies will surrender to you when you use your Nimpo. You're forced to use your Nimpo to advance the plot in certain places where you're just in an endless fight. You can't upgrade your weapons. You can't pick new abilities. You normally don't have new weapons at all unless you do the update for this game, which gives you then the talons and the scythe, because originally you just have the katana the entire game. No dismemberment. No finishing moves. Fights are completely different. Like, I'm fighting the alchemists in here instead of outside. You know, it's a lot of different things. Also, enemies don't shut up. They just constantly yammer on and on and on. A lot of forced stealth segments, a lot of slow walking, a lot of talking. It's a very huge different game. It feels like this is a beta when you compare it to Razor's Edge, because Razor's Edge came out 9 months after this released. And this feels like this is just an early prototype build, like they weren't done hammering down all the details yet. And Razor's Edge was like the final version of the game that they released later. we'll ship this weird beta version of the game, then finish it later. Trust me, people will be fine with it. Is it harder? No, not really. Also, your Nimpo does not carry over per round. It's like, so every single fight, at the end of it, your magic, like your Nimpo gauge drains. You don't get another Nimpo either, it's just the same one over and over. Alright, let me... So it's a little trickier here because if you have the 360 shuriken spin, you can get these guys to pop up real easy. There they are. Come on, get me in that loop. Yeah, so there's no dismemberment, people beg for their lives, they crawl around, it's really weird. I would say Razor's Edge is harder, because they actually did add a lot different fights. Like earlier when I was fighting the helicopters in Chapter 2, or Day 2, in Razor's Edge you also have to fight like little guys running around as well, like the different captains and the soldiers. Whereas in this game... Oh, there's also no scarabs either. No scarabs, crystal skulls, karma, nothing. But, in this game, it's just like fight the helicopter. That's all I have to worry about. Yeah, so when this game originally came out, it was just Dragon Sword only. And then they came out with a free patch a while later, which gave you the Scythe and the Talons. That's it. But once again, there's no points, there's no karma, there's no way to upgrade these things. You're just stuck with these base weapons the entire game. Better get used to it. Yay! You missed it. So inside, you fight alchemists, like 5 of them. Like you get inside here. That's really weird because like the alchemist fight usually takes place outside before you come into this like museum, I guess we'll call it. And then you come inside and then you fight like 5 alchemists in a row. It's really crazy. And of course you don't have the 360 shuriken spin, so you can't like easily identify the invisible guys. Makes it a little bit trickier. No Vangel's here, so what are they going to drop on me instead, if anything? Invisible guy! These guys love to throw grenades, though. Like crazy. Playing on normal. I guess it's like stop dropping grenades, good lord. Are they like pooping them out? like, fine, you want to keep dropping grenades? We'll do it this way. Well, until that happens. These guys are gonna throw at me, good lord. He's gotta be the last one. Yeah, so any Nimpo you have, if you don't use it, if you don't get all the way up, instantly goes into healing you at the end of every single fight. So you can't carry it through and save it for when you need to use it. Let's see how the T-Rex fight goes. This is already buggy and glitchy on the Razor's Edge version. Especially the Wii U. Oh, good lord. I recorded a video when I was fighting against this boss, and it just stopped taking damage. The game's like, we're done taking damage, you can't hurt it anymore. So it'd fall over, run over, hack and slash it, it just refused to take damage. Which is a major bug on the Wii U version, because all bosses could have that happen, where it just refused to kill them. Either they'd stop taking damage, or you drain their life bar all the way, and they still wouldn't die. Or me.
Show me your true power, Dragon.
Really?
She'd love to see it too. Man versus dinosaur. I can't imagine a better show.
I can. Lots of better shows, usually involving naked people.
Bring it on. Show me what you've got.
Keep jumping because I keep expecting the shockwave. That was something they added in for Razor's Edge. That time, I guess, where you decide not to block. Also, its pattern is a lot more erratic, I'm noticing, too. Like, it's not running at you, like, in, like, straight lines. Always at you, and you gotta dodge out of the way. It's, like, just deciding, okay, we're gonna run at you this time, and then not the other way, so... They changed that pattern for Razor's Edge. Like right here, no, he come running at you, but he's not.
What's wrong, hero? Notice something? I wonder if that sword will work. It appears your haunted sword isn't enough.
Are you sure about that? So they figured the T-Rex could run around 35 miles an hour. Apparently Ryu's able to run faster than that. You have to make sure when you jump something to make sure you do flips so you slow down, make it more dramatic. second here. Sorry. Writing messages. Alright. Saying goodnight to the girlfriend. Suddenly, T-Rex out of nowhere. How did it get down there? I don't know. We don't ask questions here. We just experience the mediocre gameplay in both the game and in my abilities. Wow, you can block that? What? Yeah, you can't block that in Razor's Edge. You'll take the hit if you try. Alright, so I've been using the sword because I'm more familiar with doing this fight with the sword. Let's try the scythe. Let's see if we can do like a 360 spin and do more damage on him when he falls. Whoa, okay, I need to not jump. That was my mistake. Okay, it doesn't seem to be doing, maybe, I don't know, it's hard to tell. It's like you don't have a life gauge, no life bar to tell you how much damage you're doing. Well, maybe it's doing more, because I mean, that seemed to be going kind of quickly. Remember with the katana usually doing like 3 or 4 cycles. There goes Denver, the last dinosaur. He was my friend and a whole lot more. And if you're probably not American, you probably may not have gotten that reference. And also, if you're under the age of 35, you probably didn't get that reference.
As I would expect from a dragon.
Yay, achievements! Oh, this game, it's interesting to play this game just to see how all the different things have changed.
I thought you'd never
Going to, you know, Razor's Edge.
My name is Lovely.
Yeah, if you want to see like a full breakdown of what was changed in this game.
We shot you with enough tranquilizer to bring
Yeah, there was a show called Denver, the Last Dinosaur.
Welcome to our virtual simulation environment. We would appreciate your cooperation for a few moments.
And that was part of the theme song, was like, he's my friend and a whole lot more.
I'm afraid you don't have any choice. In this simulated space, we convert quantum oscillations into real-time tracing and reconstruction of physical objects.
Yes, if you want to see like everything that's been like mangled in this poor game,
In other words,
yeah, just check out that link I posted.
real world. You can be hurt here, and you can die.
Let's see, Denver, the Last Dinosaur ran in the United States, 1988 to 90.
The woman who shot you, and her daughter.
You're dead.
If this all goes well, you might even get to see them again. So, shall we begin the test?
Do we have a choice? No, not really.
I've been waiting for this moment. Now show me.
There we go. So you can better appreciate the jokes that I make here on this stream, and make sure to never follow and never come back or donate bits or subscribe or anything here. I'm going to subject you to the opening to that was the show, Denver, the Last Dinosaur, so you can understand exactly what that joke was about. Why? Because that's the things I do here. I entertain people by torture. It's really quiet. Well, I guess not.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, it's so 90s it hurts. 80s, 90s. True story. The city in Colorado named Denver was named after the last dinosaur. Not many people know that either. It's you're learning lots of true facts here tonight on my stream. I not only, entertain, but I also educate. Yeah, the cartoon went by a lot of people, even at the time. So that's why I name him Denver when I start to speedrun this game. It's like, yep, Denver the dinosaur. If I ever have splits, that's what I'm going to name Chapter 3. Denver. You'll know why. Alright, back to the mayhem.
Show me what a master is. You're a work of art. The power of the dragon courses through
Yeah, we'll do that. Just because it's Jobber Central, I can just take them all down with this. Usually. Trying to cancel animations. Not quite working. He's gonna drop! And not dead. You think that, like, being epically pile drive like that would kill you instantly. Nope.
Phase 1 complete. Well done. Let's change the stage.
I gotta say, enemies seem easier to kill in Razor's Edge. Oh, that slowdown! Holy crap. That was bad.
I suspect you remember this.
Yes, I remember being more violent and limbs flying everywhere.
Genovian blood.
Remember mages being here too. Whoa, what? Never seen that happen. That was interesting.
Where's that famed ninja master?
Yeah, you can do a 360 spin, doesn't do anything really. Dude, where are you running? Stop running. So it's really weird, like the first level they'll surrender, like the guys like you're fighting will just like put their hands on their head and get on their knees. And that seems to be the only time that ever happens. You're gonna get a Zuna drop, buddy. You can't escape it.
Phase 2 complete. Curious as to where you'll go next.
I guess it's a simulation, but they still make people suffer. Why'd you program him in to like plead for his life and like crawl away in agony? I don't know, I was bored. I get off on it? What? Don't judge me. Don't kink shame me.
Doesn't this make you a little nostalgic? Ah, to be a bird, flying free. But you, my little falcon, will not leave this cage.
Did I skip this time? Nope, still have to watch it.
Masks.
Why can't I skip this cutscene?
Role by hiding one's true face.
Which I've probably said a million times tonight already.
Hero or murderer?
I choose Murderedly Erdler, please.
Face of real Hayabusa.
Yes, everyone must watch it.
What is this teaching you about?
Lame.
Perhaps you can take your revenge.
Yeah, this fight lasts way longer in this version. They shortened this up real fast for Razor's Edge. It's just like, yeah, whatever, just like attack him twice and kick him over the desk, get done with it. There we go.
Quantum fluctuations. Increase output. An impressive feat, real Hayabusa.
Since, okay, so like apparently you can kick a hologram so hard it breaks a simulator. Okay.
I never have enough lab rats.
But yeah, it's really weird. I mean, it feels like you're playing an unreleased beta version of the game, but it's been released. You know, this was the version everyone played. You know, it's like that fight lasts longer and you have weird glitches going throughout it.
Lab rat is loose. Subdue it. Quick.
I'll just power right through it. You can't stop me.
Cannot be allowed to reach GC07.
It's the lab rat. Ready?
Why are we all British? Cockney sounding.
Get around you!
Okay, good camera angle. I like it.
We have to end this! Goddamn ninja!
Also, down enemies don't suicide bomb you. They don't, like, you know, try to take you with them like they do in Ninja Gaiden 2 or Razor's Edge. Oxford Forces. Good name for it.
There's no way out for you, ninja. Lab rat sighted. All units secure Bridge 6.
Yeah, you have to open doors like this, so you just can't hit B to open it. You have to pry them open. I was like, whoa, maybe I can do 2 of them. I got a happy birthday. So my next stream I'm thinking about doing is maybe do some Sega Saturn games. I haven't done a Saturn stream in a while. That could be fun. Do some fighting games too sometime. Fightcade maybe. Or Demul. Yeah, what's the name of it there? Give me a second. I'm looking at something on my desktop. It is Null DC, which has a lot of cool stuff to it, especially the bear one. Give me a second. If you're into fighting games and stuff, it's pretty cool. Because it has, gosh, what is it? You have Naomi games and also Thomas Wave games, so you can play games like Metal Gear or Metal Slug 6. And then you also have things like Dead or Alive 2, Millennial Edition, Guilty Gear. Even things like Street Fighter 03 are on there, Virtua Tennis. You can all play it on there. And you can also play it online with GGPO, so you don't have you have rollback stuff. Give me a second here. Null DC Bear. Here we go. Jump here right to the place because GitHub sucks. But yeah, if you're into fighting games or just other arcade stuff, here's the cool thing about it too. You don't have to worry about getting a ROM set because they've linked this up. So you just go to like get more games and it pulls up a list of everything that's supported for the emulator. You click on it, click download, it automatically downloads it from archive.com and installs it on your computer. So I was thinking like, oh man, I don't have to go find all the ROM sets for this and everything else there. Like Dead or Alive 2, I wanted to play that. Just clicked on it, downloaded it, installed it, you're ready to go. It's pretty awesome. And you can play online with people too, so if you're into that type of thing, there you go, you can check that out. It's like, Ryu, there's a button for the door, you know, you could just press that. I am a ninja. I do not do such things. What? Camera angle, excuse me? Yeah, you don't have invincibility during that either. The biggest problem about this game is just, it's boring, actually, ultimately. Razor's Edge is, you know, it's still a polished turd, but it's a little bit more interesting. You don't get to kill everybody. It's like, we're just gonna collapse the bridge on you.
Looks like you've got nowhere to run. Yeah?
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot you could fly somehow. And awkwardly climb. So it starts off as a pelican, then transforms into a hawk. It's really weird. I don't know why it does that. Actually, it looks more like a crane, not a pelican. So it looks like a crane at first, then transforms into a hawk. Forced walking segment, not available in Razor's Edge. Want to make sure you're looking at everybody.
He's here.
How could you get all the way in here by yourself?
Wait, we aren't What's going on in there? What do you mean, need? We killed him at the bridge! Yeah! Don't wanna die. Don't wanna die. All units attack! Yeah!
It's just so much fun doing these in a drop, even if it doesn't kill him outright. And down it goes. And boom goes the dynamite, and skull fracture and spine fracture, and his spleen fell out somewhere on the ground.
You're a fucking monster! Yeah!
Still alive. You have the resilience of a cockroach.
Oh, he's dead, okay.
Stay sharp.
There we go. It's like, please let me do it.
Your friends are up ahead, Ryu Hayabusa.
I have friends? No one told me this.
Capsule.
This would be a nightmare to speedrun, by the way. Since you can speedrun 3, Razor's Edge, I anticipate it to be like a 4-hour speedrun, probably, as far as I can tell. I was like, this has got to be even longer. I don't think anyone's done it yet. The game's thinking about it. Keep in mind, I'm also playing off the hard drive, which is supposed to be faster, so... yeah. Oh, there we go. Really? Oh god, you're trapped in that animation, you can't get out of it. Yeah, so you have like no iframes during things like that. Which is really weird. So normally the strategy for this guy is to
This time we'll get some.
delim him, but how's that gonna work?
Isn't
Game, where you going, Ryu? Whoa, okay. I was not expecting to see that. Are you talking about like jumping off the head? Or can I do like a 360 spin now out of it? I was not expecting to see the red. I was like, what? I was like, Razor's Edge, what?
Wouldn't you say? The playtime is over. Goodbye, Ulu Hayabusa. My children have been so lonely. As long as you walk.
It's like I'm trying to target these guys, take them out. There we go. Yeah, they do indicate a grab. It doesn't let you do the steel and bone. Yeah, okay, that's what threw me off. I was like, wait a minute, what? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Yeah, this is actually harder here, which is interesting. Because these fights, like, having to be played completely different makes it longer and actually harder. That's different.
And a wonderful stimulation. Now we will melt away into oblivion.
Whoa, what? Easy there, Ryu. Calm down, buddy. Oh, more rope. This isn't awkward at all, trust me. And then suddenly my shurikens explode, okay? Yeah, I'm glad these were taken out. Didn't even touch the ground on that one. Yeah, it still collapses you down. And I'm trapped. Okay, it was like, haha, I'll get around them. Yeah, the animations, like, you get locked into a lot of animations in this game, too. Like, you can't cancel them. Yep. I guess around this encounter, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's like, where'd the other guy go? Change the camera, there he is. Whoop. Yeah, it's really weird. These fights are, like, actually harder now. Show these guys who can... Couldn't dodge out of that. I was stunned from the ground impact. Can't move again. Yeah, I'm getting to wonder, like, if the scythe used to be really good here, but now it seems to be like a hindrance because the frames coming out, like, you're negative on so much stuff. Like, you were just standing there, you have to wait for the animation to cancel, like, to finish itself out. You can't cancel out of it. You can't dash out of it. You can't shuriken out of it. You're stuck, and you don't have iframes, so they just keep grabbing me. So I'm gonna find a different weapon, see if maybe I can get a little bit different results. Couldn't dodge out. Trying to change my weapon, the game's like, nope. Okay, let's go up here then. Game is not letting me change my weapon at all. It is saying I have to use my scythe right now. This is crazy. Yeah, it's so bizarre. It's like I cannot change my weapon at all. Now it will. Now let me do it. What the hell? Still can't get out. What the fuck? Trapped again. What? So the fact that they make animations uncancelable is like such a fucking retarded move. And yes, I said it. It's like, I can see why they changed it for Razor's Edge. It's just... it's insane. It's like you can't get out. You're trapped in everything. You have no iframes at all for protection. Whereas they gave you one on Razor's Edge just for this purpose, which is why this fight's so much more challenging. Just let him kill me. There's something I can do right now. Ryu, where you going, buddy? Oh my god, finally, Jesus. Game took mercy.
Surviving patrol units. Report to
What? Excuse me?
understand what that means? Chimera. Are they reacting to the dragon? Incredible. How many times I tried to destroy you? Do you see horror?
Yay! It's like, okay, they haven't caught on I'm here yet. Interesting. Another save point. I'll take it. Oh yes, it's the my favorite scientist guy who's totally gonna live through this encounter.
Managed to stop the blood. You're the ninja.
It's dangerous here. You should run.
You've killed everybody else, but you're just like, this guy is like, oh no, dude, you should go.
Did you come for the girl?
Yeah.
Okay. I have access to the elevator.
Don't you mean the lift? Hmm. Very suspicious.
I'll take you down to the lowest level.
Looks like the guy's just peeing in the corner. Oh, I'm almost done. Are you not watching me, are you?
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. I have a little girl about her age. Or she was last time I saw her.
About 40 years ago.
After I let you off, I'm going back to her.
Trying to figure out his accent. It's all over the place.
It's through this hall, right?
Traitor!
Maybe because they're all defenseless. Haha! Take that. Oh, Alchemist, great. Excuse me, I must kill your alchemist friend right in front of you. And then for fun, give him the old crazy dragon. Be amazing if there's another Nympho in this game. Oh, hey, look, soldiers. High level play. Why are you not dead? Oh, great. Here goes. Favorite part everybody loves. I prefer the alternate dimension instead, thank you. Yes, feel the pain and agony of being forced to play this part, yes. So man keeps sidestepping into the wall. Yes, you need to make sure he feels pain and agony and his conscience. He's like, he cuts her down too. He's like, oh, sorry, I was kind of in a thing, you know.
You're safe now. Where's Cliff? And Mizuki?
Are you my daddy? Will you be my daddy? Kana, that's Kana. Kept thinking it was Hana. I just put you down and traumatize you. Look at her. Look at it! You grow up and you remember this. You thought a ninja would be your father. You're just an anchor to your mother. I said it. I'm a jerk ninja. Besides, I got Momiji back in my village. Have you seen her?
You don't need to know. Where is Kana? Now,
Love that run cycle.
Kana, okay? If you've done it. Anything to her.
shut up and walk.
Be still.
Close your eyes.
Hopefully they didn't bite you there. I mean, they're all over you there for a second. Sorry, Ryu's gotta change his weapon. Nope, Ryu can't change his weapon. Okay, never mind.
What is this?
The egg.
The egg of nonsense.
Well now, shall we glimpse the power of a god?
Dodge, we move in to cut off the limbs, and it's like, nope.
Our little prototype seems quite attached to the Chimera. Such an appetite for filth. I've enjoyed this clowning around, but it's time to leave. The two of
Have you?
enjoy your
Have you really been?
We'll meet again.
I doubt it.
suspect.
So what game is worse, this or Battletoads? I would say Battletoads. I don't know, it's kind of close, but I'd still say Battletoads. Whoa, okay, that got me by surprise. Can be nice if we had like a health bar. It's like, are you getting closer? Who knows? Whoa, okay. There we go, finally. Hope that head doesn't try to bite me again. That'd be stupid. It doesn't! Oh no! It did! You gotta wonder why they build self-destruct mechanisms in the buildings and stuff. Like, the contractors are not worried about it at all. Like, are you sure you want us to, like, plant all the C4 explosives throughout the entire building? It's like, yeah, trust me, it'll be great. It's like, this is an accounting firm. Why do we need to do this? It's an orphanage. Why does an orphanage need a self-destruct sequence? I don't get it. You want to know more story? Too bad you still don't know more story. Why are you going to these different places? Who knows? Yeah, you'd also never have ships that close to each other either. Because you just gotta get one lucky shot and you take out more than one ship. You have them spaced out by usually a mile or two. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Suddenly it's a clear day. As the game struggles to load. I swear it's like it's locked up, but it hasn't.
You pay
Really? Hmm.
Why was the blade bestowed on you? That red money?
Because I picked it up off the ground? That why?
Time for it! Feel the pain! I'll be waiting hell!
Okay, I'll be in heaven. I've heard it's nicer. If you want to wait in hell, you can be there for a while.
Well fought. I've been waiting so long. I'm going to carve you. Well fought. Well done. I've been waiting. Burn in hell. I'll be waiting hell. Foul dragon ninja.
I think it's short if you switch weapons. There's no loading time compared to this. Huh.
All of you know what to do. I've been waiting. All of you know what to do. Get around. I'm going to carve you.
I love that one. That's just odd place flip. What? Excuse me?
well done.
Everyone done? You sure now? That was interesting. Birds just kind of glitched out there for a second. More forced walking. Wasn't run. Whee!
I've been waiting. All of you know what to do. I've been waiting so long.
Where's the mantis team? Burn in hell. Don't stop.
I think he likes it a little too much. Oh, don't stop. Please.
Get around him. Burn in hell.
I'm going to carve you up. I'm going to carve you out.
It's like, wait a minute. Speedrun tactic. Oh, this is different.
An eternity of hellfire awaits.
You should have been like a gymnast who would have like won so many gold medals. Of course, the judges may have been upset with him, like, you know, flying swallowing the judges that disapproved of the scores, but
It ends here in this ravine.
wouldn't let me move for a second. It was really weird. Did you hear something? No, no, no. Just go and do that Crystal Skull challenge.
You're finished. Surround him. It's just one man.
Yeah, but he's killed like thousands to this point.
Don't stop. One down in hell. Burn in hell. Get around it.
Well fought. Well done. I'm going to carve. If I die, you die with me. You can't run.
You guys like shit talking like after you like murder everybody. It's great.
Your pride is your downfall.
Go saving. Very good. All right. We've reached the end of the stream. My hands are swollen and angry from having played this here with all the terrible rain we're having, but it's been a lot of fun, so thanks for hanging out, everybody. I do appreciate it. So shoutouts to Crying Devil, Moriarty, Mozart, Ronnie dropped by as well, and anyone else who's lurking. You guys are always awesome. It was fun to kind of do a little bit later stream tonight, make it a little easier for you guys over there. But I normally do stream at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you don't know when that is, just copy that into Google and it'll tell you for wherever you are in the world. Also check me out on Twitter at Warsaw555. So usually a couple hours in advance if I have something come up. Like, you know, if I'm going to be streaming, I'll let you know when I'll be playing there. If you didn't hear it here already, if you don't watch the end of the stream, or if something comes up I need to cancel for health, appointment, life, whatever, you'll know there. So I'm looking at probably take today off. It's Sunday now, so I should be back on Monday the 31st is what I'm looking at the usual time. I'm thinking I should probably might do a Sega Saturn stream. Play some games I have, because I haven't done that in a while, and I've been really wanting to play my Sega Saturn again, so we'll probably do a Sega Saturn stream on Monday the 31st. Oh yes, no problem for playing this obnoxious game. It really is. Eventually I'll have to beat it though, just so I can get all the achievement points and say that yes, I beat the vanilla version, against better judgment. So, 31st, Saturn games. Be a blast. Got a lot of different stuff there. I have a pseudo cart so I can play lots of things that I don't own legally, but I have a pretty good collection to begin with. But hopefully see you then, and take it easy.